What's going on? It's your boy Sermon at Sermon's Domain on Twitter. As we inch closer to February 10th, Big Sean releases yet another single titled Halfway Off the Balcony. Thus far, this is my favorite out of the three singles that he's put out, Bounce Back and Move being the other two. Sean Don is just coming with the heat on this one. He's coming with the honesty. And those are the type of elements that I love in a song. I think this showcases Big Sean at his finest. So first off, I really love the hook. He says, I'm hanging halfway off the balcony, overthinking cause my job is way more than a salary. Usually when I read lyrics, I just read them like I'm reading a book. But that one I had to include a little melody to it because it was just so catchy. And then the words are just so true. I feel like that's the eternal mood for someone who is chasing their passion, especially when you're up and coming. When you're in a position like me, those words mean a lot more. For Sean though, it's kind of crazy to think that he's accomplished so much in his career, but he still has this pressure every time he's about to release an album. There's still the pressure because fans are ruthless. Fans are less about, you gave us great music in the past. They're more of, what have you done for me lately? And so I can understand why that pressure catches up to Sean, why he has to talk about it in multiple songs. Because if he drops a dud of an album, which I don't know if he's capable of, he's a really good artist. But if he were to drop such a dud, the fans would say he's fallen off. A lot of people might not tune into the next album. So I get the pressure. It happens to everyone, whether we want to admit it or not. With the verses, Sean is bouncing around a number of topics, including dealing with the music industry and inviting women over to relieve some of the stress caused by the music industry, as well as other factors. And just a bunch of random thoughts from Sean throughout this song. He says, on a quest for more money, more hungry, just got my fortune read, she said it's more coming. So where Sean feels this pressure, he's also exhibiting optimism. He wants to understand, he wants us to understand that he feels this pressure, but he also knows that he hasn't hit his peak yet. He might be right here and he might move up a little bit each time, but he hasn't hit his peak. So that's what I get out of those lyrics in particular. And overall, just the song is great. The song is the type of honesty that Big Sean excels at. At the very end of the song, we kind of get an idea of how this record, Halfway Off the Balcony, is going to fit into his concept album, I Decided. He ignores a call from his mom. His phone's ringing and one of his boys says, your mom's calling. He says, I'll call her back. And so we get an idea of what is going to play out on the album. We know that the way that things happen like this little skit at the end of the song, it feels like we're going to experience some kind of something bad happening because of it. There's always like that scenario in like the movies and a TV show, in life, where we might miss a phone call and it turns out to be very important because it's life-changing. It could be the death of a family member. There's just so many possibilities. And so I like that he included this skit on the song, because it gets me a little bit more excited and interested to hear the concept. The concept sounds like it's going to be just one of Sean's best albums, in my opinion. And so I really can't wait to absorb the concept of I Decided. Halfway Off the Balcony only made me more eager for February 10th. So those are my thoughts on Big Sean's latest single, Halfway Off the Balcony. I'll include a link so you can listen to it in the description section. Let me know what you think about the record in the comment section below, and then like the video, subscribe to the channel if you're not already, share the video. Follow me on Twitter at Sermon's Domain, and as always, thank you for your time. I appreciate you for watching, and until next time, peace.